Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another edition of the In the Ring Show with your host, Devious Damien. Well, in my earlier video when I said that the May was a bad month for the WWE, and I listed my reasons why, in that video I also said that Over the Limit was way too predictable and not worth ordering. Congratulations, WWE. You proved me right and you didn't disappoint. Because your pay-per-view was so fucking predictable, with the exception of a few matches that you put on the damn show that I didn't expect to be there. With that exception, I called every fucking thing you guys did tonight. Big Show comes out and costs Cena the match. Like that wasn't fucking known, WWE. That was all over the fucking internet. That was on every rumor site in the fucking world. And either you guys failed to know that, or you guys just said, you took the lazy man's way out and said, fuck it, since everybody knows we're going to do it, we'll just go ahead and fucking do it. Instead of, if you were going to go that route, you could have brought in somebody that maybe the fans didn't expect. Maybe Brock Lesnar. Hell, there's been rumors of a Batista comeback. You could have used Batista to do it. Granted, it would have been the same ending, but the point is, Batista would have been more of a shock than the Big Show. What fan in that crowd was really shocked to see the Big Show come out and cost Cena the match? Who was shocked? If you didn't see that coming a mile away, especially after the incidents that took place on Monday Night Raw, you're a goddamn moron. Enough said. I said CM Punk would retain, and sure the fuck what happened? He retained. Now, I know some of you are going to say, you said you were boycotting WWE, how do you know this? Bleacher Report, that's how I know. I was only checking on the matches to see how predictable how right I was about this pay-per-view being predictable. And as I said in the beginning of the video, sure as shit I was fucking right. Continuing on about how I was right. Sheamus retains his championship. I called that one too. I also called that Layla would successfully defend her Divas Championship. And sure as shit what happened? She did. In fact, the fans loved that match so much, they chanted for somebody who wasn't even in the fucking match. We want karma chants were going on during the fucking match. Jesus fucking Christ, WWE. Fix your goddamn Divas division. Do something with it. It's pretty fucking bad when the fans care so little about a match that they rather chant someone else's name who's not even in the goddamn match. Hell, not even on the fucking pay-per-view. Do something, Vince. And then I also said that Kofi Kingston and R-Truth would retain their tag titles, and they did. I said Kane would beat Zack Ryder. And what happened? That happened too. So, to me, Over the Limit was predictable, to say the least. The only pleasant surprise that was thrown in was Brodus Clay beating The Miz. I like Brodus Clay's gimmick, but unfortunately, that is not enough to save the crap that is going on WWE these days. And then we have Ryback beating Camacho. Okay, I thought Ryback was supposed to be this monster heel. Now you have him beating Camacho. Can somebody explain what appears to be an inexplicable face turn by the WWE? Oh, and I'm sorry. There was one more surprise that was kind of cool. Christian beating Cody Rhodes for the Intercontinental title, because earlier in the night there was a People Power Battle Royal where the winner got to choose whether they're going to go after the Intercontinental title or the U.S. title. Well, Christian was originally going to go after the U.S. title. He heard Cody Rhodes badmouth him in the dressing room or backstage area or wherever it was. Christian changes his mind, goes after Cody Rhodes, and beats him. So that was a little bit of a nice surprise. Had I been watching the show, I'd have called this a waste of money. It would have been if I had to give a dollar amount for what this pay-per-view would have been worth had I been watching it, I would have said $15. Because, with the exception of those few things they threw in there that weren't originally announced, top to bottom, I called this pay-per-view. I predicted the winners. There was nothing groundbreaking about this pay-per-view. Nothing. I mean, do they think, really, that Christian winning the IC title was going to be enough to save it? And do they really think that Laurinaitis and Cena, with the Big Show coming in, does WWE really think that they provided a wow, holy shit moment? WWE, you did not, except for Christian winning, Brodus Clay being on the pay-per-view, you really didn't pull anything unexpected. Granted, Ryback wasn't announced, but I'm not really overly surprised that he was on the pay-per-view. Because you put him on there last time, and you put him against two fucking jobbers who nobody gave a shit about. And the other thing about CM Punk and Daniel Bryan is I know they're going to stretch this storyline out. They're going to say there was a controversy because Punk tapped out after the referee had done his 3 count. So now Daniel Bryan's going to claim, well, the referee was incompetent, he counted to 3 even though Punk tapped out, and blah, blah, blah. And they're going to carry on with that fucking shit for the next at least one more month, if not a couple more months. But I seriously don't see this affecting the title reign of CM Punk. I seriously don't see them putting the belt on Daniel Bryan, at least not at this point. And, you know, Over the Limit was just shit. From what I could gather, I should say from what I gathered, it seemed like it was a shit pay-per-view. I am so glad I didn't buy it. And not only did I not buy it, I didn't even watch a live stream, which I could have got for free. I didn't even do that. Because even though I wouldn't have had to pay for that, I still feel that it would have been a waste of my time. Shit. I was more entertained playing Batman Arkham Asylum than I would have been watching this fucking pay-per-view. Oh, man. Another thing this pay-per-view did that fucking enrages me. And this is also on Bleacher Report. So I am going to go ahead. I don't know if it'll be later tonight or if it'll be tomorrow. But at some point I am going to do a video about another article that's on Bleacher Report. 5 reasons why Zack Ryder's career, at least in their opinion, is over. Which I feel is a damn shame. Because, you know what, I could talk about it, but that's another video for another time, because that's a whole nother rant altogether. So, WWE, go fuck yourself on about this Over the Limit pay-per-view. Oh, one more thing. Non-Over the Limit related. You just made me think about something else that you've done very recently that fucking pissed me off. You bring in a guy, 7 feet, just about, good look, Brody Lee, and you give him the name Luke Harper. Seriously, guys? Luke Harper? What the fuck is that shit? Oh my god.
It's a name they give to someone that they don't think they're going to do anything with.
You know, WWE, you should have... I hate to say this, you know, but in this case I feel it's true. Brody, when you saw that contract, you should have wiped your ass with it without it being signed and returned it back to Vince in that condition after you'd wiped your ass with it. I know that the WWE is going to pay you more money than you would have made on the indies, but think about this, Brody. And I'm going to put this video on your wall. I want you to see this. Now, granted, you're going to have to sit through about 7 or 8 minutes of my talk about Over the Limit before you get to this part. But be patient. Because, Brody, what they're doing to you, no amount of money is worth the dignity that you are giving up right now to do this bullshit. No amount of money is worth it. None. I am telling you. Do you know what they're gonna do to you, Brody? I'll tell you what they're gonna do to you. They're gonna stick you in there. Yeah, they'll have you win at first. You know, just to make you look cool and everything. But then they'll start shitting on you the instant, you know, the instant the buzz about you wears off, they'll shit on you like that. And then you'll become another Zack Ryder. Just somebody they don't give two fucking shits about. And you people can say I'm full of shit, that I don't know what I'm talking about. But I guarantee you, this is what's going to happen. This is what they will do to Brody. Luke Harper. That's not a name you're going to do anything with. Let's face it. WWE is not taking Brody Lee seriously. That's why they gave him the fucking name Luke Harper. They're not going to take him seriously. Bottom line. You know, like I said, if I were Brody, I would have wiped my ass with a contract and sent it back to him, and not bothered to sign the fucking thing. Luke fucking Harper. WWE, get the fuck out of my face with that shit. God, you guys are fucking assholes. And then you wonder why. You know, maybe I'm the only one who's formally declared they're boycotting you. Maybe I'm the only one. But add this to one of the many fucking reasons I'm boycotting your stupid ass. Because you do this stupid bullshit to great talent. Brody Lee could be something you could really build a future with. But instead, what are you doing? You're treating him like you treat everybody else. Because look how many wrestlers you've taken that had talent and you flushed them down the toilet, Vince. Fuck you. And fuck the WWE Board of Directors. And fuck the writers. You know what? Fuck every non-wrestling member of the WWE payroll. Fuck them all. Fuck the cameramen. Fuck the... Okay, well, with the exception of Jerry Lawler and Booker T and JR, which I don't know if JR is still employed, but I'll just assume he is. And some of the agents, because some of the agents are cool, like Michael Hayes and Dusty Rhodes. So with the exception of those guys I just mentioned, you know, fuck every non-wrestling member of the WWE, or more especially, those who have never been a wrestler. So if you have never been a professional wrestler and you work for the WWE, fuck you. Alright, that's it. Go fuck off. Because as far as I'm concerned, you're an asshole for working for a company that does this shit. And then you wonder why, Vince, guys leave you to go to TNA and shit. Because they're sick of your bullshit, Vince. You know, Over the Limit sucked. WWE sucks. Enough said. Subscribe, like the video, comment down below. Excuse me. If I had to fart, I'd fart right now to show how I feel about WWE's stupid shit. But anyway. Subscribe, like the video. For this edition of the In the Ring show, this is Devious Damien signing out. Good night, everybody.